Hey guys, earlier I made a classes review on Planetside 2, so I decided to making a vehicles review. I'll be starting with the aircrafts and vehicles, and these are some examples on this picture. And whenever all the vehicles combine, it usually makes a giant warfare, as the picture shows. And the first aircraft we'll be starting off with is your Reaver. Well, it's Reaver for me. It's Faction Pacific. Pacific, yeah, whatever. Um, it will come with a front gun, which is basically your main gun to take out any planes. And then it will come with a second gun, which can be a lock-on missile, like it will lock onto air, or a Hellfire pod, which will dumbfire and shoot like I think it's like 16 rockets down onto the ground or wherever you're aiming. It's basically just a nuke. And then it will come with performance upgrades, which will allow you to make your plane better suited to your flying capabilities, such as making it faster or more stable or better at turning. And then you can get utility or defenses upgrades, which will allow you to basically keep your plane more safe or less lock-on time, or not being able to take any damage from infantry, stuff like that. And then you can get customization for it. I don't have a lot because I didn't spend all my money on it, but it's quite a lot of stuff you can get. You can actually get extra fins on it, which won't exactly do anything, but it just looks cool, so people do it. I'm gonna go and spawn mine in. I'm on Esamir, so it's all snowy and stuff. And you can also fly upside down if you really want to. It's quite fun. I usually do it a lot. So this is basically a dogfighting plane, used to take out air, and if you have Hellfire rockets, you'll be able to take out ground. Now I'm getting shot from the side, and I'm gonna try and take out this Liberator here, but I don't think it will work. Nope. Oh, snap. Crap. And I'm dead. What's that? And next you have your Liberator, which is a 3-man plane. It's meant for carrying around small squads, or that's what I use it for. It has a tertiary weapon, which is its back gun. It's on the back of the tail right here. It's for anti-air. Secondary weapon, which is used to shoot at the ground, and its primary weapon, which is used for the Liberator to shoot anything in its path, or anything in front of it, basically planes or anything. And then it also has the certs that you can upgrade, or basically like the Reaver, except it's for the Liberator. It will also increase your speed or your defense or utilities or special powers, stuff like that. And then you can get like add-ons for your weapons, and there's also different weapons you can get. I don't know what to do. Let's go and spawn it in. Do a little test flight here. So it's kind of slow compared to the Reaver. It doesn't have a boosting capability. You can see I have my secondary weapon on, and it's like a little bombing machine. There's my guy going around. You still have those guys flying around. I'm gonna go and see what I can do about them. They don't seem very nice. It's actually the Vanguard Sovereignty using their Liberators, and their Scythe is their Faction specific. I always say Pacific. It's Faction specific dogfighting plane. I'm gonna go and try and suicide bomb onto this guy. Yeah, I missed. Oh crap! No. Oops. Alright, next we have our Galaxy. It holds 12 people, so it's meant to carry around a full squad or more. And it also comes with its special abilities to give it, I don't know. Basically, it gives it special abilities which will allow it to cast smoke screens or flares to distract people or stop lock-ons. And it also gets the speed upgrade if you need it. Has 4 weapons, which are 2 on each side to protect it from other air. Which these guns can also get optics on, special ammo reloading, and more ammo in the clip. And then we also have our certs here, same as the other planes, but some special abilities for the Galaxy. So now I am in VR training, so the walls kind of look weird. So it's kind of hard to control, and it's very slow, so kind of it's only meant for transportation or giant suicide bombs, which I'm gonna try and do one here. I don't think it will work in VR training. Let's try it. Oh, I guess it does. And that's how you suicide bomb with the Galaxy. And then we'll move on to our ground vehicles, which you'll start out with the Flash, which is an ATV, which can seat about 2 people with the seat on the back right there. It will also come with a gun on the side if you buy one, which will be like a shotgun or a slow machine gun or grenade launchers. This is actually the shotgun, believe it or not. Might go and try it out. And you can also get speed boost on this, or special abilities for defense, as always. That's kind of nice. Again, this is VR training, so I do not have any of this unlocked. I'm just using it because I'm allowed to use whatever I want. You can also get some like camos on these if you would like them, but also VR training doesn't allow any camos that I can imagine, because when I'm looking through my camos I can't find any of the ones that I have. I'm gonna go and spawn this in and take a little test ride. As you can see, I have a little boost on right now. So it's very fast, so it means it's probably good for transportation. And you can't run into people with your training. So I'm going to try and test out my shotgun here. Seems like it would be a bad choice if you're trying to run past people and shoot them. It's actually quite hard. I don't know. Seems like a good ability. Well, let's move on to the next one, which is going to be our Sunderer. The Sunderer basically looks like about this. It's a 12-seating thing, basically a ground vehicle Galaxy. It has 2 guns, two guns on the top, which can have about 6 varies in here. Variations, my bad. They can also get optics as usual. Nothing much different here except for the shape. And then the vehicle will also be able to get its speed upgrades, its defense upgrades, utility upgrades. But there's something special about the Sunderer. It's allowed to deploy itself so that it become a spawn for players if they ever need it. Which means that players, when they die, instead of spawning at a waypoint or a spot that has been specified for their faction to spawn at, they can actually spawn at the Sunderer and also change their class and equipment there. I'm gonna go and run through all of these, see which one I want. So as you can see, there's many variations that you can get to suit your fighting or driving abilities, such as D2 and the rest. You can also get horns for ground vehicles, which cost station cash. Also has a very nice view on the inside when I'm not in third person. Like this. It's nice. It's very nice. I'm gonna go and switch to one of my guns on the top. And so they're pretty powerful. Not the best guns in the game, but they get the job done of protecting you. These are meant to protect you from vehicles, so they have grenade launcher variations, or vehicles or infantry, and then they have some anti-air weapons. Now I have my thing deployed, which means I'm allowed to change my class here, which will also become very helpful in combat. And now they can also spawn here. The next vehicle you'll be getting, which is our Lightning. It's our light tank. I usually use this to take out infantry or turrets. Not really good for taking out any strong vehicles or anything tough. But it also comes with a very strong sky guard, which is meant to take out, well, basically the sky, guarding the sky, which will basically means taking out aircrafts, if you didn't already get that. Okay. Which will also come with optics if you need it. They have the basic vehicle upgrades. This one has a smoke screen, which seems to be helpful when trying to run away from people and they know exactly where you are. But once you throw down a smoke screen, they don't. You also get different defense abilities, like these are roadblocks that can be set on your vehicle. Then you can get your speed boost, and then you spawn it. It has nice range. Most of its versions can fire multiple shots at once. And I also have my night vision optic on, so I'm gonna run around with this because it's dark at the time that I was playing. So it moves very smoothly, except for whenever you go over hills, because then it makes it impossible to move. And that's my smoke screen that I use when I'm running away. And well, you can test around, you can mess around with the other options on all these vehicles. Can't show them on the top that I had anyways. And our last vehicle is going to be your faction specific heavy tank. Mine is the Vanguard, so this is basically meant to take out all the strong stuff. I have mine to take out anti-armor. Oh, it's anti-armor. So we'll be able to take out tanks and vehicles and turrets very fast, but it will do less damage to infantry because it's a piercing type. It will also come with your basic abilities, but this one also comes with a special ability, which is the shield. I think that's NC only. Might not be, I might be wrong, but. And then you can get all your different types of launchers on top. Very customizable. It's very fun. Well, if you're rich, it can become very customizable. I'm gonna go and spawn it in and test it out on some people for the last time. And now I have my heat-seeking, which will my heat-seeking scope, which will basically give out anything that's living that I can shoot at. And that is all the vehicles that I know of in Planetside 2 besides Vanu and Terran. So if you want to try out the Vanu and Terran, then you can go ahead and do that. I'd rather not, because I'm going to try to stay true to my faction. And I'm Rex, and that's the basketball video. Yes. Now I got my Vanguard shield on because I'm just awesome. Because everyone that's awesome wears shields. Okay. Bye.